Welcome back to the channel. Let's explore together. Today we're checking out Ryan George, If Being Annoying Was a Job. I clicked on this because the thumbnail mentioned slow walkers, and oh boy, you want to annoy me, you do one of two things. You be unaware of the fact that you're unintelligent, or you walk slowly. Those will both set me straight off the edge. So let's take a look at this. If you haven't seen the original skit, it is linked in the description below. Make sure you check it out before you check out my paused-filled take on it. And let's see how to be annoying together. I consider myself to be either socially recluse or socially annoying, depending on the situation. So we'll see how many of these describe me. I would imagine, if this video is accurate, quite a few of them, because I do believe I am probably a very annoying person. So here we go.
This video is sponsored by Keeps. More about them at the end of the
They help you keep your hair.
sketch.
Okay, so welcome.
Supposedly.
Congrats on being hired at Annoying People Incorporated.
Thanks. My dad's actually been annoying for years, so he's really glad I got this job.
Oh.
Yeah, I think it means a lot to him. He made a bunch of Facebook posts, tagged the maximum amount of people on each of them. He sounds like a really annoying guy. He is, thank you.
Great. Well, I just want to cover a couple of pointers, and then we'll have you out in the field with our millions of other employees.
Tens of millions. Actually, hundreds of millions. No, billions. Billions. There's like, what, 9 billion people or so on Earth? Billions of them are annoying, for sure.
Sounds great. I love it.
Now, just before we start, is one of
Stop
you
clicking the
clicking a
pen.
That's me.
Love that. You're a natural. Let's keep some of it for out in the field, though.
Got it. One time I clicked
And
5
chewing
pens
gum.
at once.
Unnecessarily one-upping everything. You guys are gonna do great. Okay, so here's a scenario.
Unnecessarily one-upping everything. Depending on the context, and if I don't like the people I'm around, I definitely would check that box. All right, we got one. Keeping the annoying boy count going.
Right? You're at a grocery store. What do you do?
Okay, so what I would do is... So what I do is...
Nice interruption. Very annoying.
Interrupt for sure. Not in that context. It's usually more of in the context of finishing someone's thought because they're taking too long to get to it. So we could, sometimes not even so I could talk, just so I could transition the conversation because they're boring me. But same concept. It's not so much interrupting to stop you talking, it's interrupting to get you to your point faster than you were trying to get there. So still equally annoying, just different motivation. But there we go. I'm gonna give myself 2 points now.
Thank you. So what I'd do is I'd pick a section of products, right? And I'd just stand there and take an insane amount of time
I'm beating that person up.
looking at them, taking up as much room as possible.
Okay.
Say I'm looking at mustard, I'm gonna look at every single type of mustard.
Beat him up. You've been to a grocery store before.
As if I've never seen mustard in my life before.
Uh-huh.
That way, if anyone else wants to buy mustard, they need to awkwardly stand there as I make my slow selection.
Where's your shopping cart?
Oh, blocking the aisle completely.
That's right. Oh, nice open mouth cough, Kevin.
Oh, thanks. And actually, if I could just add to that.
Of course.
So I figure when I'm looking at other people looking at stuff on
People who say, "Can I add to that?" are annoying. So that's a good touch. I'm not that.
shelves, I'll just immediately enter their personal space and grab stuff from right in front of them.
Absolutely. And on the note of personal
I'll say, "Excuse me," and then if they don't move fast enough, I'll still do it. So I'll give myself a point for that. I'll give myself 3.
space, when you're standing in line at the grocery store or any line, make sure to stand as closely as possible to the person in front of you.
Got it. I got it even more.
Okay, I just want to review a couple of quick stats
Dab when you sneeze and cough, please.
here. Now, the average walking speed for a human being is 3 to 4 miles per
Yay, we got to the walking part. You know what? Let's get a thumbnail while I'm still thinking about it. By the way. This guy's annoying. There you go. Thumbnail. Annoying face and everything. We're at a score of 3 right now out of who knows how many. Comment below by the end of this video how many points are true of you. You just gotta be honest with yourself, otherwise you'll never not be annoying. Don't be annoying on accident.
hour. So I want you guys at a 2 at all times.
2.
Also, another cool thing our organization does is sometimes we'll pair 2 of you up so you can slow walk down a sidewalk together and really block access for everyone.
Amusement parks with narrow spots. I bulldoze them, man. Excuse me, BAM! Frick out of the way. Some of us don't want to spend our lives waiting to die walking slowly.
Oh, smart. Can we also hang out in doorways?
Oh yeah, hallways, doorways, stairwells, those are great spots to stop and have full conversations.
Perfect. Even perfecter.
Either of you take public transportation to get around?
I do.
Okay, so we're actually gonna hook you up with a phone that has extra loud and broken speakers.
Perfect. Not guilty of this one.
Oh, sick.
Yeah, it's a business phone, you know, so next time you're in public transportation, just blast some music at full volume on this thing.
What kind of music?
I'd say ideally some music with lots of bass, because these speakers are not made for that.
Oh, yeah, that'll sound terrible for everybody. Fantastic.
Now, if you get a seat in the public transportation, make sure to spread your legs open as wide as possible.
I'm so glad that I live out in rural America and don't have to deal with public transit.
I'm gonna manspread so wide, people are gonna think I have 8 balls.
Love the enthusiasm, hate the visual, nice work.
Hey, so I drive to get around, obviously slowly and in the passing lane, but...
All right, a lot of these are not me. These people I road rage off the road.
Are there any other things I should be doing?
Good question, yeah. So there's a part under your car called a muffler, and if you could damage that in some way and just drive around the neighborhood while your neighbors are sleeping,
No problem.
Also just start revving your engine a lot past 11.
I did. This is setting off a lot more sirens in my head than expected. This man is capturing so many different niches of annoying. I was thinking I would be more of these, but he's hitting the cardinal sins. If your score is high in the comments, you still need to comment it, but you also need to realize that you need to change your ways.
p.m. is best, but any time is fine, really.
And what about parking?
Well, you know, no matter where you're parking,
Parking on the line, and then I'm gonna kill you again!
you're gonna want to take up more than one spot. That's very annoying. You could also just put your hazards on and leave your car pretty much wherever.
Oh, fantastic.
So listen, guys, I think you're about ready for your first assignments.
Nice.
So Jason, we're actually gonna station you at the movie theater. If you
Oh,
could
no.
just use your phone regularly and also talk very loudly throughout the film.
Perfect.
This
Do
is
you
why
want
I don't
some
go to movie
Pointers on
theaters
what to
anymore.
talk about?
No, I think I'm good. I think I'll ask questions about the movie, like who's that when a new character is introduced?
Perfect. Yeah, ask.
Cause no, if everyone's what, I hate when people do that. How am I supposed to know? I'll ask that if I'm watching the movie with someone who's already seen the movie and I don't want to wait for the plot to reveal it. But if you knowingly are watching the movie with someone else who has not seen the movie, why are you asking them? Don't!
People questions about the movie that the movie itself hasn't explained yet, as if
My wife has done that many times, and I look at her and I say, why? So Mrs. Scheme at least has a score of 1 if you're watching this, and at least a score of 2. You walk slow too. So I don't know if your score is higher than mine or not. Right now, the things that I know right away, I would be ahead of you 3-2, but I haven't been thinking about this through your filter. But those 2 I know you've done a lot.
they would know.
Exactly. That sounds incredibly annoying.
Kevin, we're gonna station you at the gym. If you could just stand next to people while they're working out as if you're waiting to use whatever equipment they're using.
Oh,
Don't be that person.
yeah, no problem.
And whatever you do, don't re-rack any of your weights or wipe any of your equipment down.
Oh, I won't. I'm gonna keep those bad boys wet.
Okay, great. This is exciting. Oh, and also as part of your first day, I get to take you guys out to lunch, so we'll go do that.
I mean, that sounds really nice, but I brought some leftover fish to microwave. Yeah.
Of course. And then everyone has to go to some sort of office diversity meeting for not being inclusive enough with different cultures' foods. No, it smelled like anus and diapers. Okay? Anus diapers. Somehow. It's not about cultural diversity. There are things you do not microwave in a public space. Period. If it leaves any lingering odor that's not super mild, you shouldn't microwave it in a public area, an office setting. It should be a wafting smell that dissipates quickly. Doesn't matter what kind of smell, just dissipates quickly. Doesn't stay in the air. Some extreme seasonings or fish or other foods like that stay for hours. Unacceptable. Okay.
Yeah, me too.
Oh my god, you guys are gonna do so well here.
Well, my PTSD of annoying people was triggered quite a bit. I only scored 3. These were not the type of annoyings in social situations that I was thinking would be referred to. Let me know your scores below and change your ways, especially if you scored higher than me. And until we explore again, I'll see you next time.